Ladies, gentlemen, husbands, wives,
Romans, countrymen, sisters, brothers, aunts,
all
uncles.
those people. Welcome again to another episode of Tur-Bo's Topic of the Month. I'm your host, Tur-Bo. They haven't shut my show down yet, so we're going to keep this rolling.
We're on a run.
Yes, seriously. I brought in, again, you recognize Y.K.C of 857. He's the special guest for today. Music analyst, professional. He knows all that type of stuff.
Yeah, that guy.
So it's no surprise to people who saw my first blog. I think I talked about Kanye West in one of his crazy statements that he said before. Well, it comes as no surprise that he has yet another retarded statement that he said a few days ago. Or was it a few weeks ago? No, a couple of days ago.
A couple
of days ago. The statement, I think, had to do with he believes that he's the voice of this generation. He's going to go down in history as the voice of this generation. And there's been a lot of different conflicting opinions about this subject, but I wanted to hear Y.K.C's thoughts on what you think about Kanye West.
So once again, freaking Kanye West opens his wired jaw and sticks his boot right in it. Again.
That's foul. Did you have to say wired jaw?
Well, it was wired.
All right, it was wired. All right, he was in the
now
accident.
it's just an iron jaw.
But it was miraculous that he got. It was miraculous that he got over that. You know, it was a great thing that he got into the car accident.
It was a great story. I felt for the guy.
Right.
It's amazing and all.
It's amazing, yes.
You know, what's he trying to prove? What's wrong with his ego that he has to always say that he's going to be the biggest, the best, and he's not even near it, not even close.
Now, what do you think he meant though by calling himself the voice of this generation?
The voice of a generation. I don't know. What did he say? He said he compared himself to Justin Timberlake, right?
Justin Timberlake.
Which is pop music or R&B, which is, I guess, what Kanye thinks he is right now, right? He thinks he's an R&B artist.
The thing,
he's a rapper. Last I heard.
Well, I don't know.
Or a producer.
Well, from that single with the vocoder, you might be confused and thinking that he's an R&B artist.
He's got his hands in all the hats. He's gonna be like a jazz singer next. Watch.
Pretty much. But the thing, he compared himself to Michael Jordan of hip hop. You know? Do you think that's
Michael
accurate? Jordan? Yeah. Do you think
who's Michael Jordan?
Come on. Well, Michael Jordan.
The voice of this generation. He should be talking about LeBron or somebody. That's that's another generation.
But he's trying to say, but no one is, no one.
So what you're trying to tell me is that Kanye is trying to be the Pepsi of right now.
Yeah.
The choice of the new generation, right?
Pretty much, as far as hip hop is concerned. He's
Are you sure it's hip hop?
Well, that's what else does he do besides
You
rap?
think that he's doing hip hop right now? This is just your question. Do you think that Kanye is doing hip hop right now? Is he doing a favor to hip hop? Is he doing anything related to hip hop really right now? With this album, Heart something 808s.
That's the one.
I'm not even gonna name it. I know what it's named, but
we can't plug that. You guys, you fans will go look it up yourself though.
Heart 808s.
Is that the experimental stuff with the vocoder again?
It's not experimental, but I
call it experimental.
But
he's doing something totally different.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't know.
Do I think it's hip hop? Well, not really. I just like
I
don't. I think he's just going out. His talent is corrupting him, and he's just doing a bunch of crazy stuff. That's pretty much how I analyze that, though. But
what does he want to do by being the voice of a generation? Like, he's trying to compare himself to like a Biggie Smalls or like even to a certain extent a Jay-Z.
Okay.
Because Jay-Z would still eat him alive. He may not be the best, but as far as how hip hop is today, I would be better off saying, as far as hip hop is concerned, that Jay-Z would be the voice of this nation. And he's talking about albums, and like when he's talking about Justin Timberlake, he's talking about how many albums he put out.
Yeah, he says he needs to put out more. He's putting out more content. But I think the thing about Jordan is that every time you used to see Jordan perform, he always put on like an A+ performance every time you would see him play. Usually. He would never.
Yeah, he never. Even when he was sick, he dropped like 45. I remember the day.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
I think he was against the Knicks or something like that.
Actually, it was 37 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, Game 5 against Utah before they were the championship player.
Dropping, he 100-degree temperature, and he was dropping crazy.
But if Kanye was sick, then he would be dropping like half of the album that he's put out, because half of it is not that great.
Yeah, as far as
then he's got like 4 singles, he puts them out, and then he comes out with another album right away. So does that make him better, or does that make him just, just
marketable.
happy in the studio. I don't know.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, and I don't know anyone who's ever liked every single song or even most of his album. Most of the songs that are on his albums, he comes out with a lot of great songs, but then not everything that he does is gold. You know,
Exactly.
So for that reason, I don't think he can call himself the Michael
And besides, isn't the voice of this generation Lil Mama?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. She's the voice of the young people. So, yeah, I
Yes.
guess if you're talking about, the voice of this generation.
I don't agree with that either, but that's her title, Kanye. You got to go up against her.
Yeah, she's gonna have to come out with a comment, and she's gonna have to say whether
I want to see that battle.
Kanye is really the
I want
voice
to
of
see
this
that
generation.
battle.
Yeah, that's gonna be insane, right?
Yes.
I think I don't like Lil
He's a
Mama at
young
all.
up and comer.
Up and comer.
Kanye
voice.
is an old.
If if they're no, I'm serious. If they're both contenders for voice of this generation, I would never want that title.
This generation sucks, basically. If that's what it's coming down to.
Pretty much. That's pretty much how it is. All right, so folks, so there you have it. We don't really understand why Kanye would really call himself the voice of this generation.
Hold on.
All right, let's not close.
I have. All right.
I know. Reason.
I know who the real voice of this generation is.
Who is the voice of this generation?
The vocoder is the voice of this generation. Like I said in my blog, it really is going to tear it down, and it's going to take the #1 spot. And, watch, it's going to get the award this year. And if it doesn't, it's getting robbed.
You know what? That is the voice.
Because everyone sounds the same. Kanye has an iron voice.
Everyone can sing. Everyone's a robot.
Match is iron jaw.
That's the future. Everyone's
He's just going to turn into a robot. So...
That's pretty. No, that's disgustingly embarrassingly.
So
true.
he could step in and be like, "All right, everything sounds like vocoders. Let me come in and use my voice, and now I am gonna act like I am the voice of everyone." So Kanye is now T-Pain. He's now everyone who uses
vocal. Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Now all that's Kanye.
Yeah.
It's gonna go back 20 years from now. You're gonna be like, "Damn, Kanye was on everything."
So we're gonna need. You know what? We're gonna need like AI or something like that, like a vocoder voice that's just like a fake person.
I just put a
He's
freaking picture on the machine and just call it a day.
That's the voice of this generation. It's not even a person. It's a stupid sound effect.
So yeah.
So there you have it. That's Tur-Bo's topic of the month. Next week you got the 23rd word, and be sure to sign up for our free newsletter. Get that music, updates, instrumentals, and exclusive access to our new video blog, Ask Dirty Cos. And that's it, guys. Peace.